Okay everyone, so you should have a white piece of paper, which you can use to do the value scale we're going to practice real quick. You can use a regular pencil, a color pencil, you could even use a crayon. So with the color pencil, I'm going to use this because it'll show up better on the camera. Plus, you'll actually be able to see, I want to achieve the darkest dark, but I also want to achieve the lightest light. So what I'm going to do is start at one end of the paper here, and I'm going to press pretty firmly with whatever tool that I'm using to draw with. Now what I want to do is make sure it should look pretty dark, whether you're using a regular pencil, crayon, or color pencil. I want to go all the way from one end, all the way up and down on that mark, all the way to the top, from the top to the bottom. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to make a little tornado, because a lot of people think, oh, this is darker, this is lighter, when in fact, this has more spaces between the lines, and that's why it looks lighter, not because I actually pressed lighter. So I want to show I can control the pencil and make it do what I want. Here I didn't do anything, here I didn't do anything. I don't need to see that we're experts at doing nothing. I need to see we're experts at how we control our art materials. So we're starting out at the end where it's the darkest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pressing lighter and lighter as I move across. And it should be very hard to sort of see the difference. If you guys watched the video on the presentation before, you heard the guy talking about low contrast and high contrast. So I'm going backwards here because I think that actually needs to be a little bit darker. So what I want to see is there's very low contrast between this dark part and this dark part. It only changed a little bit. So as I'm watching this, the way that I'm going to test myself, I can sort of look through the camera lens and see, okay, well this could actually be a little darker here. So I'm going to go back and rework that. So if I do this correctly, I should actually just about be on the other side of the paper when it gets down to white. I'm not going to jump straight from black to white. I'm not going to jump straight from the gray to white. If I said, okay, now I'm finished, a way to check your work is if you squint your eyes and you look, you're going to see a very hard edge right there when you're squinting your eyes. If you can see that hard edge, it means it's not blended away. You should be able to tell because it should be very low contrast. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to keep working my way all the way across. So I work my way from that darkest value through that full range of values, all the way past gray, past the light gray, past the lighter gray. Eventually when I do get to the other side, it should almost seem like I'm just sort of like waving my pencil over the paper because it should be light, it should be white, not me showing that I can't do anything. So I controlled the pencil all the way from the top to the bottom, all the way. Now that I can do that, I can probably actually put it into a drawing. So in the next video you're going to watch, you're going to see where we're actually going to be practicing forms.